outraged, the fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming, his people are oppressed, and I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it, 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 they don't love it.
Today.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Hollywood Brown, touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them. Is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, this is Jackson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And running with power here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Mahomes now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown 49ers. Ryan Tannehill. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
when you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Mahomes will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. Powers through him. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what?
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are able to move back in front. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Tune going to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Tune. Taken in by Pascal out left. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that... Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They run on 1st down with Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Tune. That's complete to Michael Wilson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here's Tune. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride.
69 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it 21-8. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's to the 10.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Lamar Jackson.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now Tune. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And even 150 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. That is caught. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jackson is in. Touchdown 49ers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. A throw to the flat for Carter. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Tune to throw it. And he completes it to Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Mahomes to throw once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now a give, it's Jackson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Being chased out left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Mitchell. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
It's Hoon to throw it now. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Throwing, Tune. He's going deep for Brown. That is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On second down, Connor looking for space. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, 51 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Mahomes going to throw. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They were trying to create had some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 79 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something is off with that one.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And that will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Rolling to his right.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
It's caught by Jackson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. The quick feet by Jackson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jamison Crowder, 49 yards.
And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Connor going to try and run it. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. There he goes right side.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out.
And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead.
Forced out to his left, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
That's caught by Wilson.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw.
Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes.
High throw, but he makes the catch. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
On the give, here comes Jackson. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Baker with a pick. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case,
and now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
and Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And